creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream, the Addams Family.
Neat. Sweet. Petite.
So get a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
Hey guys, welcome to Ultimate Nerd Reviews. Thanks for clicking on our first video today. We're going to be doing some Funko Pop reviews on the Addams Family. Before we get into that, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Don't forget. And without further ado, let's jump right into this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the leading lady of the Addams Family, Morticia Addams. She's Funko Pop 809. Now, she's actually not that hard to come by. If you look on like eBay or Amazon, you can actually find her for a decent amount. Now, what I'm going to say is, like, these Funko Pops in particular, we are looking at the original 1960s TV show, Addams Family Funko Pops. For those of you guys that are actually out there looking for Addams Family Funko Pops, there are the newer ones that they have from the new anime movies that came out, I think, last year, either last year or 2019. Those are okay, but this is more of the classic look, which I actually prefer. I grew up watching the Addams Family. I know I say that, and I'm only 25. I grew up watching 60s shows. Sue me. So that's what we're doing a review on today, is just that collection, with the exception of Cousin It, because I just didn't feel like buying Cousin It. All right, so let's jump right into this. So Morticia, we're going to go ahead and take her out right here. Now, I got her off eBay for about $12. She's not too terrible to come by, but you can actually see, like, she's even got, I love the little squiggles in the dress, like in the show. If you would see her, she'd often been moving around in like her little dress. It'd be really cute. Carolyn Jones played quite the character. She was definitely in her role for that. Real good looking Funko Pop, not too bad. I even was scouring around these pawn shops and things like that, and found this not too long ago, and it's a perfect little wicker basket for Morticia. For those of you that are actually fans of the show, you know she would sit in this peacock chair that was humongous. It was absolutely ridiculous, but if she was knitting something for a family member, or if she was talking to Gomez, having tea with Uncle Fester, she would be in that massive chair, and I feel like that is the perfect little trinket for her. You can probably find something like this off eBay for a couple bucks. It's not too bad. Traditionally, I think this is actually for a doll or maybe like a plant. Some people put plants on chairs as a display. But yeah, no, that totally works out for her. All right, so next we're going to take a look at Gomez. He actually has two versions of himself. I have the first version, which is the 810, right after Morticia. And it's just, put that there, simply Gomez in his suit. One thing I actually wish they would have included is that he would have a cigar or something. Gomez was always smoking these really long, like, Indian cigars, and it was always a really cool aspect of him. The Chase one, now, if those of you don't know what Funko Pop Chase products are, they are different variations of a Funko Pop that are harder to come by. I was not able to hunt down the Chase version of Gomez with his sword for when he does his fencing. But this is still a pretty good one. I got him for about 10 bucks off eBay. Not too bad, not too hard to find. All right. Awesome. I don't have a prop that associates with Gomez yet. I am going to a bunch of flea markets, things like that, see if I can find like a little toy sword to put in his hand, because as you can see on him, his hand, it looks like it could be holding something. So if I could find like a little toy sword from an action figure, I can give him a little sword or something. All right. So let's move on to one of the very first Funko Pops I ever owned, which is Wednesday Addams. I got her right off the Funko Pop website. It was around the time that I was like, you know what, these things are actually kind of cool. And I saw the Addams Family set, and I grew up with the show and absolutely loved the way they looked. So there are a couple different versions of Wednesday. There is Wednesday holding a heart locket, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Then there's obviously the newer Wednesday from the new franchise, the animated. Now the one that we have here is 811. This is her with the headless doll. That to me is more iconic. When you watch the TV show, or if you watch the 1991, 1993 movies, you would always see Wednesday with a headless doll. That's just something she carried around on a regular basis. It was associated with her character, which I absolutely loved. Now, the one thing about her is, if you'll notice, her hair is really more of a dark brown, and her coat is actually a dark purple. I don't entirely remember that about Wednesday's character. To me, I always thought she had black hair and a black dress, kind of like her mother. Now, that could be different just because I'm associating that with the movie starring Christina Ricci, but with the TV show, because it was in black and white, we'll never know if it was brown hair or black hair, purple coat or black coat. But she looks pretty cool. The headless doll actually gives her a really good ambiance to her character, and I love that. She's probably one of my favorite Funko Pops that I own. The Funko Pops Addams Family Funko Pop Set is probably the set that I'm most proud of out of my collection, as you can see up there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Pugsley. He's number 812. All right, zoom on out here. So one thing I wish they would have done. So you'll look here, he's got his striped shirt, he's got the hair, he's got his little pet alligator here. In the show, like, his iconic pet was actually an octopus. I kind of wish it was an octopus. That would make more sense. There was a couple episodes where Grandmama would wrestle with an alligator, and that was still like a Addams Family pet. There was the lion, the alligator, the octopus, Cleopatra, the plant. But overall, it's a pretty good-looking Pugsley. He's really easy to find. You can walk into like pretty much any Hot Topic and find him. He's not that hard to come by. I do really like this one. They even got his freckles down right up in there. It's a little hard to see. Let's see if I can get that angle. There we go. Cool. All right. So then that brings us to Lurch. All right. So you kind of get a 2-for-1 deal for Mr. 815. That's his number. So you got Lurch. You rang in this like tuxedo, but then if you look closely, you actually do get another character. There's Thing in his little box. It's pretty cool. I was not able to find this particular Lurch in stores. I went to Hot Topic, Walmart, Best Buy, all these different places that sold Funko Pops, and they would have Lurch, but they would have the new animated Lurch. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one because it looks like the one from the show, and it looks like, and he has Thing in the little box. The newer version just has this green, zombie, creepy-looking thing of Lurch with a plate, and Thing is like structured like this on it, like kind of like he's on edge, whereas with this one, it's kind of like in the opening theme where he's kind of like telling you to come on in. It's a little more relaxed, and I like that. All right. Last but not least, we're going to have Uncle Fester. Now, this is a chase one. Normally, you would just have, if you look on the back of the Addams Family box, you see Uncle Fester's right there, and he's just some bald guy. Right there. Not that. Right there. So, to me, iconic Uncle Fester is more with the light bulb. So this is a Walgreens exclusive. You can only get it either online or through Walgreens, back when Walgreens sold Funko Pops. To me, I have not been able to find him in Walgreens. I had to get him off Amazon. But here we go. Uncle Fester with the light bulb. It's really cool. They have like his entire demeanor and outfit, that dark, I don't even know what you call it, like some sort of robe that he's wearing, but he's got the light bulb. The light bulb does not light up. I know that if you look at the photo, it kind of looks like, oh, it's like maybe it's glow in the dark or something. It's not. Not that big of a deal. I'm actually going to be later on taking some subtle glow in the dark paint just to do like the very front of the light bulb so that when the lights are off, it kind of glows in the dark. So that's pretty cool. All right. So that's all these guys. I highly recommend, if you're a collector, to go ahead and get some of these guys. They're really cool. Like I said, my favorite, probably between Wednesday and Morticia. These guys are pretty awesome. I absolutely love them. Alright guys, thanks for joining me for the first video of this channel. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button like I said before, and I'll be back with more Funko Pop stuff real soon. Go ahead and leave in the comment section below if there are any like series that you think you would like to see. Like my favorite Funko Pops, or just like a series in general. Maybe we can do like a Munsters theme or something. I know the holidays are coming up pretty soon here. Halloween's just around the corner now that we're reaching into September. So don't forget to do all of that, and I'll be seeing you real soon. Alrighty, take care.